Down 10, going into the fourth, just took a huge punch from them. How did you guys just collect yourselves after that happened?
The biggest point in all of this, and I talked to the team about it, is that just keeping God first in everything that we do, and giving Him the glory when we have an opportunity, especially on this platform. And that's what it was, just having faith in each other, staying connected, knowing that we took their best shot, and we're only down 10 or what have you points going into the fourth quarter. Guys just fought, and we're so proud of that type of effort, and that win tonight was big time.
The season as a whole has just been an insane ride. How good does it feel, in that room, knowing you're going to the playoffs after, the way things started and the things you've been through?
It's an unbelievable feeling. So grateful for Mrs. Benson and Griff and Trajan and Swin, our coaching staff, our medical team, our performance team, and then our guys. They're great. And that's how you withstand tough times, is with character. And we have extremely high character individuals in our organization, and it's been a joy to go at it with them.
Huge game from Larry, and a really big spot. Just what do you think about the way he battled tonight?
Larry was a monster, and we kind of figured it was going to be a Larry game the way they play. Ty Lue's adjustments is to go small, and Larry has the capability of guarding a number of perimeter guys. He's big, he's strong, he can rebound the ball. You guys saw it tonight. He had 16 rebounds. That was huge for us, and we don't win that game without his effort.
And last thing, for me, I'll let these guys go, but Trey, you're telling him all season, shoot the ball, man, shoot the ball. It was nice to see him do that tonight and just look really composed out there.
It was awesome. I'm so happy for Trey Murphy. He has been just working all season long. Corey Brewer and Trey just been in the gym. Coach Spoon getting shots up, working on his game, watching film, and this is a preparation meets opportunity moment for us as a team, for me as a coach, for our staff, for our organization. It's what we talked about when I first got there. It's like we want to build something special. We want to build a sustainable program, and we feel like we're moving in the right direction.
All right, we'll go to Andrew Lopez on Zoom.
Hey, Willie. I know you talked about having to, tell Trey to shoot it all year. Did you have to tell him anything in that moment? It looked like he was kind of lost and ready to throw it as soon as you put him in.
I had to tell him don't shoot it a couple times, which I love. At the end of the game, he had a couple open looks. That time score situation, get the ball back to Brandon and get it to CJ, and then you probably get it again. But look, he did what we needed him to do. He came in the game. He shot the lights out. Herb, Jose, Trey, I'm playing 3 rookies on the floor, but it's a credit to them. They put the work in, and they earned this opportunity.
What was that like for you, just kind of going against Ty Lue and trying to match small for small, trying to, I'm going to bring JV in, I'm going to go to Tony Snell, I'm going to pull him, I'm going to go to Trey. What was that like for you trying to match wits with him in that moment?
It was like a heavyweight fight. Seriously. He was making adjustments. He took his bigs out. We were trying to adjust to them. It didn't work for us. We put our bigs back in. That didn't work for us either. And so we were throwing darts at the dartboard, just trying to figure it out. How can we find an environment that we can play in on both ends of the floor? Because they're tough. They're tough to match up with. Powell and Jackson and Moores, and those guys are really great individual players, and they played together. It was hard, but we just stayed with it, and that's the important thing. Stayed with it. We fought, rebounded the ball, we made some shots.
Last one for me. What did you see in Brandon to start the game? It seemed like he just had a different kind of look in his eye in that first quarter.
Brandon Ingram is the truth. He just brought it. And he had that look in his eye from the time we got on the plane. Shoot around, he's been locked in. He has been waiting for this moment, for this type of moment. His preparation is off the charts. This summer, he went 6-7 hours a day. He believes in his teammates. He's all you want and more in a player and a person.
Coach, after this exhilarating victory, how do you ride this momentum into Phoenix?
right now we just focused on enjoying our night. Phoenix is going to be it's definitely going to be a challenge. We know Phoenix. I know Phoenix well, but I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
Well, you obviously have just been head down trying to get back into this thing. First of all, getting to the play-in tournament. But can you appreciate sort of where you come from, starting the year 1-12, and ended up now where you are?
It's hard when you're in it, Ramona. It's just like you said. You put your head down, you work, you try to improve, stay positive, and just try to continue to enjoy life. And so you can't realize what happened until maybe sometime when I step out of it. But right now, we'll enjoy the night, have a good meal. Tomorrow we'll start working on Phoenix.
What does this mean to the city of New Orleans and the fans in New Orleans?
We're so grateful for the city of New Orleans, our fans, our community, the culture there. It means a lot. And we're excited and grateful that we can bring playoff basketball back to the Smoothie King. So we're looking forward to having some games there next week.
Willie, with Brandon earlier, that was, mid-range, you're in mid-range, kind of what he's been doing all season. I mean, it seems like you've taken the approach since day one of like in the past they've tried to make him shoot more threes or whatever. You kind of just feel like, hey man, you be you. Just kind of what went into that thought process.
Just exactly what you said is that's who he is. And in order for Brandon to be the best version of Brandon, we have to allow him to be him and create offense around what he does well. And that's what we did. We tried to put him in different spots, move him around, and like I said, it was a lot of him. He's that type of guy where he can do it all, and he put it on display tonight.
We'll get Larry on Zoom.
Coach, we got to see the speech you gave the guys. Going into the fourth quarter, it seemed like it was a lot of passion, a lot of energy in that speech. Just what was kind of your mindset, going into that final quarter, seeing where the game was headed, after that third quarter?
It was an emotional game, a ton of highs and lows. But for us, our mentality is that we're going to continue to fight. We're not going to fade out. And that's what I wanted our guys to understand, is that they've earned this moment. They've earned this opportunity. And it's just there for us to go take it, and we have to take it. No matter who is on the floor, we knew that team was going to be tough. But our mindset is that we're here to win a game. And just reminding them of all the work that they put in and challenging them to go out and be the best versions of themselves.
Yeah, you talked all season about the resilience your team has shown, the toughness they've shown, but what's it like seeing this from such a young team, coming up in these moments and responding on this stage?
It's incredible. Once again, these guys, we keep God first in everything that we do. We try to treat each other with respect no matter what our record is. And every day that they come in the gym, they compete. And that's from top to bottom, all of our players, all of our staff. And so we just stay with it, and it's incredible to see the results. And so we're extremely happy. A lot of work to do tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to enjoy this one.
You mentioned that you guys expected that this might be a Larry Nance kind of game. What are some of the things that he does well that kind of cater to this matchup or this game? And what does it say about him to have this kind of performance with the season on the line at stake for you guys after, he's only been playing for like a month or so, actually been on the court in games?
When Larry first got here, we knew he had to have surgery on his knee, but he looked me in my eyes and said, I'll be ready to play by the end of the season. And that said a lot about him. And watching him on the floor, he's a high IQ basketball player. You can put the ball in his hands, and he just makes the right play over and over and over again. And that's on both ends. Defensively, he's talking, he's communicating, and he just allows us to have different looks out there offensively and defensively. We can play JV and go big. We can play Jackson, then we can go small and play Larry. And I think, it adds a different dynamic to our team.
Really, a lot of times when teams are trying to make that leap, they have to make kind of baby steps. But how much does it help that this team is, now they get to play in an actual series, and what can that do for the franchises moving forward?
It's going to be great for us. We're looking forward to lacing it up on Sunday against Phoenix. I don't want to say that I didn't know what was going to happen this season in terms of like where we're going to be, but I definitely believe we had a chance to do something special from the very beginning that I got here. And this team reminded me a lot of Phoenix, young, hungry, but high character guys. And the future is bright.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you guys.